True Media, what's good with the people, man? I want to make a video, man, just basically talking about some of the benefits of moving out of your hometown. Somebody suggested me to make this video in the comments, I guess because they deciding to try to, move to another state. You know what I mean? So I'm going to give y'all my spiel on what I feel and what I think about moving out of your city and the benefits that comes with it. Sometimes, man, we grow up in a certain area and we get familiar with that area. And if you ain't careful, you'll get stuck in that area. You'll like wind up getting stuck in the mindset of thinking that it's nothing outside of your hometown. But I'm here to tell you, sometimes you need to go outside your hometown just to get a fresh start on life again, man. So when it comes to moving to a different city or a different state, it kind of gives you a fresh start. You feel what I'm saying? And a lot of us be needing that shit. That's probably why most of us don't grow or become great like we want to be, because we be stuck in our hometown, and you ain't gonna get support like that in your hometown. That's another thing. They say a prophet is not welcome in his home or not welcome in his own city. You ain't gonna get the support in your hometown like you would in another city or another state. And I think it's benefits to moving out of your hometown. Like I don't live in the city where I'm from. You feel me? I moved out like 3-4 years ago. You feel what I'm saying? I'm in a whole nother city and shit like that. And one thing I can tell y'all that I benefited from, it kind of gave me like a fresh start. It gave me a different scenery. It gave me new people to meet and interact with. You feel what I'm saying? So it could be a bunch of things, man, that can benefit you from moving out of your hometown. Like even just experiencing the culture of another place, the culture of another state. That shit can benefit you in ways that you couldn't even imagine. And sometimes we get caught up in the thinking that since we was born in our city, we gotta die in our city. You feel me? Sometimes, bro, if you really trying to get ahead in life, you gonna have to move out of your hometown. You gonna have to move out of the state you was born in. Some people, shit, you probably even gotta move out of the country if you feel like it's necessary to take it to that level to become who you want to be. Or you feel me? Like sometimes we gotta understand, bro, like our mind be playing tricks on us. We be in our head all day thinking that just because we grew up somewhere that we got to stay there for the rest of our life. You know what I mean? Like get out here and experience the world. Get out here and travel. Go to different cities. Go to different states. Learn the culture. Feel the vibes. You feel what I'm saying? Experience this life shit to the fullest, dog. Don't be holding yourself back. If you know going to another state or another city or even another country, if you know if you know your heart keep telling you to do that and your mind is hell bent on doing that shit, it gotta be a reason, why you keep thinking like that, why you keep being put in a position to where you feel like you want to move outside of your hometown. It got to be a reason for that shit. You might move in another state and you might meet the love of your life. You might move in another state and you might get the opportunity of a lifetime. You might move somewhere else and the people be more friendly to you. You feel me? And so we got to understand, man, it's more than just our hometown. It's more than just our state, our home state that we grew up in. It's more than just your own country. You feel me? Because it's a lot of people leaving the U.S. It's a lot of people leaving the country nowadays. So I think, man, it's benefits to leaving your hometown, dog. You know, like I said, man, you meet new people. You know, you get a fresh start to, you know, starting something new for yourself, like a career. You might want to go somewhere just to get a fresh start into dating. You know, you might be looking for your mate. You know what I mean? You might want to raise your kids in a different environment, somewhere else where it's gonna be more peaceful and benefit you in the long run. It's a lot of benefits that comes with moving out of your hometown. Don't think just because you're from somewhere that you gotta stay there. Like, get out here and live. Get out here and travel. The world is the world is big. We live in the big world. You feel what I'm saying? You don't know who you gonna meet. Time is hell. You get out your city and you start traveling and you start getting out here, man, maneuvering and visiting these different states and these different cities. You might just meet the love of your life. You feel me? You might just meet an opportunity of a lifetime. You might just have things work out for you a little bit smoother somewhere else than where you grew up at. Because where you grew up at, everything is familiar to you. Like, you know where everything at. You pretty much, a lot of people know you. You know a lot of people. And sometimes that shit can come with some stress. That shit can come with a headache. Because you can't be as free as you want to be, like in another city or another state. You can be free. You ain't got to worry about nobody spotting you and pulling up on you, trying to do the wrong shit. You can be free. You can be MIA. That shit comes with a different level of peace. I ain't been living in my hometown for like 3-4 years. I say 4-5 years now. And where I'm at right now, it's a level of peace that I get from being where I'm at, because I know that a lot of the things that I grew up seeing and shit like that, it just got played out. You know what I mean? And sometimes everybody need a fresh start. Everybody need a fresh start to life sometimes. And what better way can getting a fresh start to life than moving out of your hometown? You feel me? That can be one of the best ways to getting a fresh start to life. Moving out of your hometown. Getting away from the shit that you grew up experiencing and seeing. You grew up around drug-infested neighborhoods, poverty. You grew up around homelessness and gun violence and crimes and all this shit. You grew up around all this. Man, sometimes you need to refresh your mind and get the fuck up out of there. And I don't know why a lot of people don't necessarily take the approach of leaving their hometown and going somewhere else. Like, you ain't gonna miss nothing at the end of the day. Yeah, you probably get homesick from time to time, but you can always go back and visit. So to the person that suggested me to make this video, bro, if you really trying to go move to another state, do it, bro. Because it's a reason why something keep telling you to move to another state. It might be better opportunity there for you. Or that's just might where God wants you to be at, bro. He might use you in a way to affect the community that you move to or you deciding to move to. He might use you in a way to where you affect the people in that city. He might use them in a way to where they give you a different perception and a different outlook on life. You don't know what it is, but when your soul start talking to you and it start telling you like, it's time to go, it's time to go, homie. Don't even question it. So if you really got the funds and you got a plan and you got a, you know, you got a way to where you can live and you can benefit far as your lifestyle, you still got a way to where you can provide for yourself. What you waiting on? What you waiting on? You feel me? Get out of your city. I don't know how many times I had to tell a lot of my homeboys that they need to start traveling and shit. I even took a few of my homeboys out of our city where we from, because sometimes you get stuck and you start thinking that just because you from there, that mean you gotta stay there. Like, bruh, sometimes you gotta get up and go. Go experience the world, man. The world is a beautiful place, man. Beautiful people, different cultures, different experiences, different vibes, different scenery, man. Just a change of scenery, a change your whole life. It'll do something drastic to your thinking and the way you carry yourself, dog. And sometimes, bro, it be God trying to get you to move somewhere else so things can become more simple for you, more easier for you. He can deal with you in a way a little bit better, like he couldn't do in your hometown. See, sometimes your hometown, them people gonna hate your ass. Them gonna be some of the most hateful people towards you. Them gonna be some of the most bitter people towards you. That's where you're gonna experience a lot of heartache and pain. That's where you're gonna experience a lot of trauma. Sometimes you gotta break away from that shit. You gotta break away from that shit when you're trying to level up your life, or you trying to overcome a certain mentality and you trying to elevate. Sometimes you gotta leave your hometown, man. You gotta leave. Nevada is a beautiful place. That's a beautiful state. California, of course. Denver, Arizona, bruh, is a beautiful state. And then Texas, you know what I mean? You got Texas, you got Atlanta, man. There's so many spots out here just in the United States, bruh. You know what I mean? We ain't even talking about the cities and countries overseas, bro, that's got different cultures. And bruh, like, we need to start learning how to understand, bro, it's more to life than just being stuck in your hometown. So if that's something you really want to do, or you've been contemplating and thinking hard about doing, do it. What you waiting on, man? You only live one life. I'm gonna tell you like this: you only live one life, and life go by real fast. So do whatever your heart is, telling you to do. Long as it's the right thing, and you can keep up with the lifestyle, and you can provide for yourself, and you got a plan, like, bruh, go. What you waiting on, homie? Go. What you waiting on, sis? Go. Because you might meet somebody from another city that see greatness in you, man. And they might give you an opportunity of a lifetime, dog. Change your whole life. Or you might just meet people that's good just in general, that make your life easier in a way to where you ain't got to worry about looking over your shoulders all the time. You ain't got to worry about being involved with the law and the police and all this other stuff, man. Sometimes you got to get out your city, man, to experience peace. And when you trying to level up, you gotta get out your hometown, man. Cause sometimes that might not be the spot where you gonna become who you want to be in this life. That shit can be holding you back. Just think about how many people who stayed in a city when they could have left, and something end up happening to them. Look at Nipsey Hussle, man. Look at Nipsey Hussle, prime example. Could have left his city, but he stayed, bruh. He stayed right there in the hood. You feel what I'm saying? Like, bruh, no, you got to get out and you got to stay away. It's cool to come back and visit. But sometimes, bruh, don't be getting caught up into thinking that just because you was born somewhere that you got to stay there. And then a lot of people get scared of the fact that they family is there. You feel me? They family is there, and, they don't know nobody where they going. They don't want to move out on their own. And, man, God got you, bruh. The Most High with you, dog. That's what I had to tell myself when I moved away from my home city. You feel me? My hometown. I had to tell myself, bruh, I know the Most High with me. So, I ain't worried about too much. And it was one of the best choices and decisions I made at the end of the day. But you gotta just trust the process, that everything gonna work out. You can't be scared to make a move. If you can make a move, homie. You know what I mean? Know where you going, know the area you want to live in, and make a move, bro. Because some of your biggest haters, some of your worst enemies, they gonna be where you grew up at. They gonna be in your hometown. Some of the people who hate you the most, who want to see shit happen to you, they gonna be stuck in your home city. They gonna be back in your hometown where you grew up at. That's where you can see. Let me tell you something real quick. Although your family might not want to move like you, or might not want to move to another state or another city like you, sometimes you gotta leave your family behind, bro. I know that's gonna be hard for a lot of people, but sometimes you gotta leave your family behind, bro. You can't take everybody with you. You know what I mean? You gotta learn how to love from a distance. Sometimes you gotta leave your family behind, dog. And it's gonna be one of the hardest decisions to make. It's gonna be one of the hardest choices to make. Because you stepping into the unknown. You stepping into a territory where it's just you feel me? But sometimes you gotta leave your family behind. Because a lot of times, that's why a lot of people don't do a lot of things in life, because, you know, they scared of the unknown. They not familiar with the unknown, you know, so they stay close to what's familiar to them. But I'm telling you, man, sometimes your biggest haters and your worst enemies can come from your hometown, can come from your home city and state. You feel me? Your worst enemies, dog. People who don't like you. Be from the same city you from. You know what I mean? And so, like they say, a prophet is not welcome in his own home. A prophet is not welcome in his own town, bro. That's real, bro. People gonna appreciate you in other places. They gonna appreciate you more because they know you're not from there, and they want to be the first ones to show you around. They want to be the first ones to kind of like break you in. They want to be the first ones to suggest certain food spots and certain environments that can help you thrive, or that they can put you on to. You know, people, you got good people out here, dog. You know what I mean? I know the world is fucked up, but you got some good people out here, and all it takes is for you to move out of your home city or state, and you go somewhere else, bro, and you're gonna be way more appreciated, dog. People gonna love you more. They gonna respect you more. They gonna treat you better. They gonna be kind to you. They gonna show you around. You feel me? That's real shit. But if you get stuck in this mentality that, man, I'm from here and this all I know is the hood, or this all I know is, you know what I mean, growing up out here in my motherfucking city, if you get stuck in that mentality, you gonna miss out on so much in life, dog. You gotta travel. You gotta get out. And even if it comes to the point to where you want to move if you can. Move. Because some of your biggest haters and your worst enemies come from the city that you from. Them gonna be the people that hate you the most because they know everything about you. You feel me? Them gonna be the people that they don't rock with you, with what you got going on. They know you've been singing for 10 years. They know you've been trying to go back to school and get your degree for 10 years. See, sometimes where you from can stunt your growth. I'm not saying you can't make it out, but sometimes where you from, your home city, and the people that you know, where you from, the people that you grew up with, where you from, the family that you know, where you from, they can stunt your growth, bro. And the only way to prevail and to get to the next level sometime is gonna take leaving, bro. You gotta go. It's gonna take leaving. It's gonna be one of the hardest things to do for most people. Not all people, but for most people, it's gonna be one of the hardest things to do because they're gonna be stuck in this mindset of, it's just me out here by myself, dog. God is always by your side, bro. You ain't never by yourself, homie. So I just wanted to make this video to let people know, man, you know, get outside your home city and state. Get outside your town. Because some of your biggest haters they gonna be they gonna be in the city and state where you grew up at. You feel me? And it's a lot of benefits to leaving your hometown. It's a lot of benefits to leaving. You know what I mean? And so at the end of the day, man, I just wanted to put this on y'all mind. I ain't wanted to make the video this long, but you know, I do this with a passion. So hope this helped, my brother. I really hope this helped you. I wish you well, wish you the best on your journey in life, and whatever is meant for you to have, it's gonna find you. It's gonna find you. But sometimes it might not find you where you grew up at. Sometimes it's gonna find you when you move away from your hometown and you go to another city, another state, or even another country. But you gotta learn how to be open to the fact that when it's time to go, it's time to go. So until next time, I love y'all. Thank y'all for everything, man. And God bless y'all. Holla at y'all later.